What is more important to you? Let me ask you the other way around. What concerns you more? Are you concerned about bodily health now? Since that we have all these numbers is keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And you know today, I just checked quickly, US has already over 120,000 per day. Per day, 120,000 per day. This is how bad it is in US. And you know that in UK, in Europe, many countries have just started the CMCO, their movement control again. So is this your concern, or are you more concerned about this thing? Malaysia Airlines may have to shut down. AirAsia may have to shut down. Malindo is already cutting forces. Robinson has already shut down both in Singapore and Malaysia. So are you more concerned about this? In Malaysia, now this is estimated that every month, 10,000 people will going to lose their job. Okay, and you know what? This is more scary than that. Many of them, they may lose their job permanently. You know, so it's not like you lose a job, you can actually go and quickly and look for another job. No, there's no such thing, you know. My friend, Brother Steven, they run a music center. So they actually has a
Do
position.
or die for AirAsia, that forgiveness was shut down for good. Then
Right.
I think that is regarding this Robinson.
Okay, so let me just do some settings. All right. Okay, let me just continue with it. So we are talking about oh yeah, my friend. So he actually in the music school there, they run music school, said they have a position to fill up, right? So they put up an advertisement, so they post it on internet, things like that. You know how many applications that they're receiving? 300 for one junior job, you know. For one junior job, you're getting 300. That's why many people say that many of these people, they may be losing their job permanently. So what's your concern? What's your concern? Is it actually on the health side or on the finance side? What are you more concerned about, right? Okay, so at this moment, do you have a plan B? Now, up to now, maybe last year, if you talk about plan B, many people will, what plan B are you talking about? We don't need a plan B, you know. We always work on our plan A. Our plan is what? Last year, many people will be thinking about this year, whether they'll get a raise, whether if I don't get a raise, I want to resign. I want to jump to another company. Or some companies, owners, they maybe are thinking about, hey, this year, should I give more bonuses? Maybe we should open up 2 more stores, you know, just to expand the business. That is the plan A. It already doesn't work. So you need a plan B that actually works in this pandemic situation. Even in this situation, something that works. So we tonight have a proposal for you, a proposal which is a long-term solution, okay, to both physical and financial health. We want to suggest something that may help you in the physical health as well as financial health, both. And this is a long term. So it's not something that you do just because it is COVID, just because it is lockdown, so you are forced to do it. No, this is really a long term thing. Okay. Now we will cover 4 areas. We will first talk about the company solid. Do you think that is important? Getting standing behind a company that is really solid, okay? Yes, because you want something long term. Now we'll be talking about a product that is unique, that is not just good. As we know, good is not enough in this current situation, so we need something that is unique. What you can do, other people cannot do. Then we will talk about the business plan, right? So this is useless to immediately talk about money. Okay, you need to the whatever money that you earn must be because the company is strong, or do they have a very unique product. Then it's natural to make good money. Okay. Then lastly, we will talk about whether what kind of support are going to get. So we will cover these 4 areas, right? Now the first thing about this company I'm going to share with you is this Japan manufacturer called Inajit Inc. It is already 46 years old. Now, this company, if you have not heard about it before, well, It was like me 9 years ago when I first saw it. I don't know what is this company. I don't know what is this company. You know what? But then I found out that they are already have 40 offices in 23 countries. In fact, these 23 countries where they have the offices, their product is already over 100 countries. Okay, because some of the offices are handling a few countries. For example, like in Europe, there one offices is handling a few countries. So their products is already in over 100 countries of the world, and yet I have not heard about it before. Why? Because they never do any advertisement. Every business is by word of mouth. Word of mouth. Okay? Word of mouth. Now, so these are the some of the offices we have been to. This is our photos. So these are the areas that we have been to. I've been to New York office, Hong Kong office, Taiwan office. I've been to the not sorry not New York office. I've been to Los Angeles office. Okay. Then we have been to Dubai office, Singapore office, Malaysia office, Thailand office, Indonesia office. I've been to these places, visited these places. Okay, and they have actually properties internationally, especially the golf courses in both Okinawa and also in San Diego. In San Diego. Now, some people they actually they say, how come this company is Okinawa? Guys, do you know where is Okinawa? If you do not know where is Okinawa, if you think this is very far, then come to Sabah, okay? Sabah, the beach is almost like Okinawa. So it's a place, it's an island full with sunshine and beach, right? Okay, so why Okinawa? Friends, if I want to talk about a country that people is very healthy, what country does it actually come in mind? Japan, right? Because in the worldwide, in the statistics, Japan has the highest in the longest lifespan, right? But you know, in Japan is a big country. Japan, which area has the most centurions? Most people that's 100 years old or more. Where? It's Okinawa. This place is most famous for the longevity of the people, of the healthy of these people. And we have been there. You know, the first time when I went there in 2013, the first thing that I saw is when I was in the bus, I'm driving to the hotel, and we saw many people are doing sports. These people, they are playing sports on the field there, they are white hair. They are actually senior citizens, but they are so active. Now, that's in Okinawa. However, this factory is in Osaka. This is where they manufacture this machine. Now, the machine that the manufacturer is certified as a medical device. Medical device. Now, I've been there 5 times already, this factory, and we actually, every time we went there, we got to take photos because our team, they are so excited to come here. Many people, they have heard that about we have a factory in Osaka manufacturing all the products, and they heard that this is ISO 13485 certified. What does it mean? It's a medical device certified. It manufactures medical device, right? Okay, so this company believes in true health. The true health philosophy says that you can have physical health, but at the same time, your financial health is equally important. But if you can do a business by getting physical health, by getting yourself healthy, at the same time getting your pocket healthier, then actually the last one is the most important, mental health. You know, it's true or not? I mean, sometimes you have the money in the whole world, you can buy physical health. If you have money in the whole world, of course, then you have financial health. But many people, they do not have mental health. Mental health, they can't even go for a holiday. They go for a holiday, their handphones will have to be with them. When they spend time with their families, they have to work. Okay, stress, all these kind of things, right? But this company, Inagic, believes in the true health. So that is a very short introduction. So if you cannot remember everything, just remember this. This company is 46 years old. I think it speaks well. It's a Japanese company that lives for 46 years old. Is not easy to find. Okay. Now then, they have a unique product. Now, why do we choose this unique product? We have really think about this. I mean, what kind of product is this company doing? Is it important? or not? What kind of product? You know, but the thing is that, oh, they have good product. Good product is not good enough. Okay? Let me ask you, what TV is good? Is the best? What brand? Oh, sorry, there is no best brand. Okay, all the companies they have good TVs. Okay, wow. So that means you have a lot of competitors. But unique product means if you have a product that you can do, other people cannot do. Something that only your product can do, other people cannot do. Only you can produce, other people cannot produce. Right? Now, as I show some information with you, you will notice that this Kangen water is uniquely, it is designed as a long-term health solution for every homes. Okay. Now, if you want to do some research, you go and check out this name, electrolyte reduced water. Now, because if you go Google, you search Kangen water, you may find a lot of testimonies. People are just passionately going on there. YouTube, so many testimonies, they talk about it. You will see dogs and cats, even dogs and cats, they're drinking Kangen water, they will show you there. Okay, but if you want some medical information or really serious information, try researching that word electrolytes reduced water, because those are the names that are used by doctors, are used by scientists. Okay, there are many other names: ionized water, hexagonal water, hydrogen rich water. But just like Dr. Gabriel Carson says, he says water ionization could be one of the most important health breakthroughs in our era. Now, so what is the keyword here? He says water ionization for health breakthrough. Health breakthrough. Oh, okay, why? Just look at this. If you are worried about COVID, now what about the rest of the things? High blood pressure, heart attack, diabetes, or Alzheimer's disease, kidney failure, influenza, all those has been there for years. In 2017, 9.6 million people worldwide died of cancer. Isn't it a concern? How many right now in COVID? 1.2 million. Yeah, actually, COVID 1.2 million, cancer 9.6 million. This year, COVID 1.2 million. Is cancer still doing his job there? You bet so, right? People are still losing their lives to cancer, right? Does it say that when we are all worried about COVID, suddenly cancer is no more a problem? No, it is still there. So that all these things is this, and there is this number one things that people are worried about. Actually, it's not just about the life. It's not just about their life. It's not just about the sicknesses, how to recover from it. Actually, it's the healthcare cost. Would you agree with me? Healthcare cost is really getting very expensive. So, what is your solution? If cancer is a problem, if Alzheimer is a problem, if diabetic is a problem, so what is your solution? Hospital? Okay, anything wrong, goes to hospital, or medicines, or your solution is supplement. Every month, every year, everyone in your family, everyone, just do that, okay, so that you don't get sick. Is this your solution? Or like we all always like to joke with people, like, you know what Malaysians, 99% of the Malaysians. Do you know how these Malaysians prevent cancer? For example, preventing cancer. You know how Malaysians prevent cancer? 99% of them, they buy insurance. This is what we are joke about. They buy insurance to prevent cancer. It's a joke, okay? Well, basically is, well, it is very expensive if you want to be healthy. So at least buy insurance. Just in case anything happen, you will have insurance to cover for the cost, right? So it is very costly to get sick, yeah? Okay, now there is this doctor called Dr. Dave Carpenter. This Dave Carpenter is an American. He's a naturopathic. He went over to Japan. He could visit some of the hospitals, and there was this surprise that Japan actually using some Japan hospitals. They are using Kangen water in the hospitals. They are using this ionized water, or you call it the electrolyte reduced water. Now, so he was very surprised. He came back to US and he started to look for this kind of water. Now, you must understand that in US, medical, they are very good, okay? But they are very good at selling medicines. Okay, all the big pharmaceutical companies are all in US, okay? Japan's very famous for healthcare. How often if you've been to Japan, how many that you have seen that Japanese are very fat one? Don't have unless they are sumo wrestler, which they choose to be fat, right? If not, generally the Japanese they are slim, they are much healthier than Americans, right? Sorry if there's any Americans here, okay? Now, but anyway, so he went back to US, so he started to find, he see whether can find this machine or not, and someone come to uh, introducing this ionized water, this whatever brand it is he used, and then in the next 2 years he bought 7 to 8 different machines from different companies. Doesn't work until one day someone comes to him and introduce him this Kangen water, and he went to see this Kangen water by Energic. Then he noticed that immediately. He noticed that yes, the theory is the same, but the make is totally different. Theoretically it's all the same, you when you say what you can do, but you actually doing it is another matter. That is the performance of the machines. So he wrote this book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. Now, let me there's something very interesting here. Okay, now in this book he write this: if you have a fish tank, okay, and one day you come back, the fish tank is dirty, the fish is unhealthy, what would you do? Would you feed them a pill, give them a pill, okay, you are not healthy, give them a pill, or would you change the water? Which one? Of course the answer is B, right? Change the water, right? But think about it, isn't it we all doing the same all of us? How many of you that you actually know what kind of water that you drink? I don't know anything about the water that I drink 9 years ago when I first came across Kangen water. But I was trained, I was teach about antioxidant, how to take supplements, what kind of supplements to take, what kind of food is healthy, what kind of food is not healthy. We are all well trained, but when it comes to water, water is just water. But Dr. Dave Carpenter said differently. He said when you change your water, your life can change. Okay. Now, what kind of water? Now, these are some of the miracle waters in the world. These are some of the areas that are very famous with miracle waters. For example, like Hunza Valley in Pakistan. They even bottle the water to sell. They say that this is the cancer-free zone. Okay. Now, so scientists went to research here. What do they have in common? They noticed that it's not about mineral. At first, they thought they must have some special minerals that we cannot find. Only you can find in those areas. Then later on, they see it's not the minerals. So what do they find in common? Active hydrogen. Okay, so if you have drank a fresh cup of Kangen water before, you have noticed that actually inside that there's a lot of bubble. Now, many people say it's oxygen. No, it's not. It's actually hydrogen. Okay, so this Kangen water is hydrogen rich. They call this active hydrogen. The other word for active hydrogen is antioxidant, anti-aging, anti-inflammation. Right? Now, AACI, American Anti-Cancer Institute. This guy called Bob Wright, he is the chairman and founder of American Anti-Cancer Institute. He wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not People. Bob Wright spent 18 years to write this book. Why? Because Bob's parents died of cancer, so he hates cancer. Yeah, so he spent 18 years to study how come the traditional method doesn't help my dad and mom. So if my dad and mom have cancer, what about me? What would I do? So in this book, he has a lot of recommendations. AACI has chose alkaline ionized water as our #1 recommended natural product for cancer patients and cancer prevention. Now guys, if you have not read this book before, get a hold of it. Or at least you ask your friend to send you maybe even the chapter 6 like that. This is interesting. He says this is American Anti-Cancer Institute has chose alkaline ionized water as our #1 recommended natural product. Now this is interesting. Why? Because if you sit down with your friends, let's say you have 10 friends sitting down together and you want to throw them a question. Friends, if I have a cancer, what would you suggest me to take to help me? I tell you, either your friends will ask you to go to the doctors and get chemo or whatever do, or if they want to recommend you something to take, you may have end up with 10 different suggestions, right? But how many would have thought that it is actually water? That was the first one, not even supplements, the first one. And this alkaline ionized water specifically, he mentioned by Energy Incorporation. This is in chapter 6 of this book. Now this is very interesting because I was after a few years that we were drinking Kangen water, then we came across these associations, and we were so amazed and the books that study that he put into it, because all these recommendations is actually he has a disclaimer at the back that they are not in any way has any financial connections with Energy. He doesn't earn any money, so it's his recommendation. That book, Kangen water, is #1 recommendations, but then they have many other supplements. So it's like an encyclopedia. It's like a Bible for someone who wants to self-study on cancer. You just look at that, just refer to that. It was so helpful. Kangen water is the #1 recommendation for cancer prevention. Okay, so in this book, he explained why alkaline ionized water is so special. #1, these are the 3 characteristics. Yeah, antioxidant. #2, alkalinity, and #3, microcluster, which means the water is very small for absorption and also for detoxifications. So we are going to show you very quickly about these 3 things. So first thing, let's talk about antioxidant. Now, what is antioxidant? So if you see antioxidant, you must understand the word oxidation. Okay, oxidation. Now this is an apple. Let's say you cut the apple, you leave it on the table. Then the apple what will happen? Turn brown, right? So this is called oxidation. Why? Because in the air there are some free radicals. So free radicals, this is our enemy. The red word, free radical, is our enemy. Okay. Now, if you take a nail, you throw it into the water, the nail will go rust. Why? Because inside the water there is free radical. So #1, if you want to remember, it's like this. Everything around us is free radical. That's why you go aging. Okay, that's why you need antioxidant, which is anti-aging, right? So naturally, where do we get antioxidant? You want to get it from fruits. Okay, now so antioxidant is so important that if you have come across this video, some of your guys in our groups, you have already watched this video. This is actually by CNews. It's a Taiwanese TV network. Then they actually interview the doctors, the hospitals. In this hospital, they actually get the cancer, not cancer patient, the COVID patients to sit down and they give them active hydrogen. Why? Because active hydrogen is antioxidant. Because they know that when COVID comes, COVID will actually cause these people to have a lot of inflammations, free radicals in their body. That's why they give the antioxidants. In other words, to fight it, boost your immune system. So the fastest way in this hospital, they are using active hydrogen. Now those are the machines that you put in active hydrogen, then you sleep there for half an hour like that. Okay, just to breathe in the active hydrogen. Now that is not, but Kangen water works differently. Kangen water, the active hydrogen is actually inside the water that you just drink, and it goes to every part of your body cells. So antioxidant is something that is so general. It is recommended by all companies. Look at this. They are big companies, right? And so some of these companies, these big companies, you see that they are actually selling antioxidant. Then you come across those kind of juices. Why do I have to take this juice? Well, very high antioxidant. You cannot get from your fruits and vegetables. Take this, okay? Now, those are very high antioxidants. Every company believes in it. And every woman wants this. Anti-aging, right? Okay? Anti-aging. So every woman wants this. It's in SK2, it's in your Estee Lauder, it's in all your skincare products. Antioxidant. Everybody wants it. So generally, if you want to get this, the natural way is to take a lot of greens. That's why you want organic greens. Forget about the non-organic greens because those are very, very low in antioxidants. Yeah, you're still eating vegetable, but you are not getting the antioxidants. So you want this, you want antioxidant. Now, but the truth is this, okay? 2 cups of Kangen water is already more than your daily intake of any types of vegetables, the antioxidant count. 2 times water. This is in some of the written by some of those doctors, researchers, okay? So that is it. So my question is this. If you come to my house, I have 2 glasses of fruit juice. One is fresh apple juice. The other one is oxidized apple juice. Which one would you drink? Answer, of course, fresh. Sifu Chin, of course, the fresh one. Now, let's say my friend John has already drank the fresh apple juice. Okay, now only 1 cup of the oxidized apple juice for you to drink. Would you be happy? No, right? Because you've seen it, you know it. You know it because you've seen it. Okay. Now, what about water? You cannot see it. You cannot see it with your eyes. So let us just later on we're going to show you a demonstration to it. Okay. So let me just quickly go into the second point. The second point is alkalinity. So we know that if your body, you want to keep your body healthy, keep your body in the alkaline state. Yeah. How to alkaline? Again, eat the green color things. Whatever that is green color, that is the healthy one. But sadly, all that we need, all that we want is actually all the left hand side one, the red color one. I just cook. I enjoy my cooking, because since the COVID time, I really enjoy my cooking. So I have cooked, not bad, What did I cook just now? Beef goulash, Hungarian goulash. Okay, is actually still beef. What do you think, my friends? Is it on the left hand side acidic or it's more on the alkaline side? Okay. Yeah, we put in some vegetables lah, but it is still acidic, right? Now, but what's wrong with that? It is like that. We have been always like that for years already. That's why people get sick. Have you heard about uric acid before? Okay. Has anyone heard about uric alkaline? Have you heard about uric alkaline before? No, right? We all know that when it gets acid, that's the problem. Okay, so question: is your water acidic or not? Has you ever tested your water at home, whatever water machines that you're drinking? Whatever water is coming out from your tap water, has you tried before? What is it, alkaline or acidic? Have you tried before? Okay, now, because Dr. Otto Warburg, this is the guy that won Nobel Prize in 1930, he says no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment. So in other words, they found out that cancer thrives in the acidic environment. That's why sometimes you have heard people who believe in this, okay, says this: if change the diet immediately. If the people have cancer, change the diet. Eat greens, eat organic vegetables, because you need the high alkaline environment. Okay. Now, so I'm going to show you this test. I'm going to show you this test. Okay. Okay. So this is a video on these two tests. I will explain as we go along. Okay. Now, so first of all, we are going to test antioxidants. So we have tap water, bottled water, soft drink, sports drinks, and then fresh Kangen water. Right? Okay, so this is betadine. You can get it from pharmacy. So we put a few drops inside. What are we trying to test? Now, if the water is oxidized, you will see this. The water will turn yellowish. Okay, so very simple. You can buy this from pharmacies and you can try it on your own water. When the water is oxidized, you will see that is actually yellowish. So tap water is oxidized. Okay, bottled water oxidized, soft drinks oxidized, sports drinks oxidized. Is it any surprise to you? No, right? So we put nails into any type of this water, it will oxidize. It will go rusty. No surprise, right? But look at this Kangen water. It's clear, means it's antioxidant. Antioxidant. Nothing is added. You must remember this Kangen water, nothing is added into it. It is original, came out from the machine, but nothing is added into it. So it by itself is an antioxidant. Now, okay, so in our hand here is some vitamin C. Now, so many of you have been taking vitamin C. You want to say, you're saying to yourself that I want to protect my family, so let's take some vitamin C. Yeah. Okay. Why do we take vitamin C? Okay. Let us just show you. Okay. Because vitamin C is antioxidant. Look at this. Look at it. Did you notice that the water has just turned clear because the vitamin C is antioxidant? Now look at this. You put Kangen water into all this water. Kangen water by itself is already high antioxidant. You notice that? So that was the first test, okay? Now we're going to show you the second test. The second test is in alkalinity. So we have some pH tester here. Put it in. Now you want to look at color. Tap water is green color because it is neutral. It is neutral. Okay. Well, in your water department, Japatan Air, they will do. They will add in many other things. Okay. They want to control it so that it become neutral. All right. So that is it. Okay. Now, then you buy bottled water to drink. Right? Do you notice that your bottled water, which you paid money for it, it could be acidic? Has anyone noticed that? Has anyone told your children, boy, you have been eating so much food, you better drink more and then a lot of us, we talk this soft drink, so it's very acidic. Look at the color. Sports drink is very acidic. Look at the color. However, Kangen water is alkaline. Now, so how do you want to keep yourself in an alkaline state? Well, drink water every day. If not, now, what happens? Your body. So some people say this. Hey, don't worry. Our body can balance the alkalinity. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, it's true. Your body can balance it. But have you ever thought of people like us who eat a lot of red meat, who drink soft drinks, who drink whatever, who was constantly exposed to free radicals. So our body oxidizes and we are a very acidic body, okay? So we keep on eating the wrong food. When your body becomes acidic, now again, your body wants to neutralize it, right? How does it do it? Look at this. This is calcium tablet. Do you know that calcium can actually causes the water to turn alkaline? You notice that? You notice that? All right. Okay. So here is the answer, right? Your body, if it is too acidic, how does your body maintain the balance, right? The answer is he would have to take some calcium from somewhere to neutralize the acidity. Okay, so where is the most uh, convenient place to collect calcium in your body? Yeah, the answer is your bones, right? That's why if you are on reverse osmosis, you are on those kind of water, this is lack of mineral or this very acidic water, you always live in an acidic environment, you notice that many of them, they actually complain about bones problems, right? So the actual correct way is to keep drinking Kangen water. Now, however, if you keep drinking a lot of this acidic water, it's not easy, okay? Now, 1 cup of this kind of acidic soft drinks, you probably need about 32 cups of pH 9.5 Kangen water to neutralize it. This is how bad it is, right? So this is how acidic this kind of water is. So watch what you are drinking. Watch what you are drinking. It's not easy, okay? So drinking Kangen water is a daily thing. It doesn't mean you drink 1-2 cups, then you are healthy already, okay? So let me just show you the third things. Okay, so the third characteristic that we are showing you is this water is actually microclusters. Microcluster means is that it has very small clusters, very easy for absorption, we all know that our body is 70% is water, but has we ever thought of why did God create us and put 70% of us is water? There must be a reason, right? Okay, so water has a lot of functions, but the two common functions is this. Number one, it is the channel for all your nutrients to the body. When you are taking some nutrients, how does it go to your toes? Okay, by water, by blood. If you breathe in oxygen in your lung, how does this oxygen goes to your toe? Yeah, blood, right? Okay, so that was number one. And number two, your body at the same time also produce a lot of waste. That's why the modern people, they like to talk about detox, detox, detox. Have you heard about detox? How does people detox? Have you ever noticed that? By taking some other detox supplements, taking detox things, Actually, the best detox is Kangen water. Why? Okay, this is the reason why. Because this is our human cells, the pink color one is our human cells. But water clusters, normally they are so big and it's very difficult for our body to absorb. How many of you dislike drinking water? I'm one of them. I cannot drink water. I dislike drinking water because last time when I drink water, I will feel bloated. But Kangen water is so small. That's why now every morning when I wake up, I can take 800. I can gallop 800 ml of water in one shot. But that is impossible in the past. But now can, because our clusters are so small. Very easy to go into your body cells and very easy to help you detox. Okay, again, I'm going to show you this test. I'm going to show you this test. This is the second test. Okay, now what we call this a green tea test. Now this is just a regular packet of green teas. We put it into two. One side I'm going to put tap water, the other side put Kangen water, and please help me to see which one the water has just came out. You notice that? Now there's nothing wrong with the tea, but the water makes the difference. Why? Because Kangen water, the clusters are so small that the tea immediately come out. Left hand side, you can't come out. That's why you need to boil the water. You want to break the clusters in the water. Then when the water is hot, then the tea will come out, right? But in Kangen water, even though the water is at room temperature, the tea came out, right? So if you can do another test, right? Show you. I took a few drops here. Then we just split this into 2 cups. Again, one side I'm going to pour in the normal tap water or bottles water, whatever it is. The other side Kangen water, and look at it. Magic show. Okay, now friends, look at this. Modern people, supplements. A lot of people will already invest to supplements, but when you take supplements, you have to drink water, right? Your supplement is so expensive. Is your body absorbing it? Look at this. If you are taking supplement with the normal water, the clusters are so big. Actually, many of these supplements, they wash off. Where? Toilet, right? But look at the Kangen water. If you are taking supplements with Kangen water, but your body really absorbs it. So mothers, if you are cooking some good food, very nutritious food for your children, notice that if you are using Kangen water, your body really absorbs the good things. Isn't this amazing? If you want, friends, if you want to detox, drink Kangen water. Don't go and take any other kind of detox programs or whatever. Just drink Kangen water. That is the easiest way to detox your body. That is the easiest way to detox your body. You see? So friends, as we share with you, many of these demos, when the first time we saw it, I was like, huh? Especially to me, especially it was the first demo. First demo, when I saw that Kangen water has antioxidant, that really breaks my whatever thinking that I have, because I know antioxidant, and I was selling it. How I was selling my friends bottles of supplements. I take this very high in antioxidant. I never could have imagined it is in the water. Some more free, okay. In other words, what this machine has, if you have a machine, you actually have a factory in your house. Your factory produces antioxidants 24 hours a day. It's up to you. You can produce 100 bottles or 1,000 bottles a day, for the whole village that you are in, whole city. You do it, it's a factory. And you can bless whoever comes to your house with the hydrogen, you can antioxidant. No. Have you ever thought that you actually we can have an antioxidant factory in our house that we can help anybody that we are in contact with? No wonder so many of these doctors that wrote books to talk about it. No wonder it is called a medical device. That's why first thing first, it is not a water filter. I always tell my friend, if you want a water filter, just go and buy anyone that you like. Okay, don't buy Kangen if you just want a water filter. But if you love your family, if you want your family to get healthy, get a Kangen water machines. Why? Why is so special? Just look at certificate 13485. It is a medical device certification. There has another certificate by Japan Association of Preventive Medicines. This is an association for doctors, 6,600 doctors, and they recommend Kangen water as the best water for prevent sickness. Remember, okay? Look at the name of the association. It's the Japan Association of Preventive Medicines, teaching people how to get healthy. Don't come to hospital, right? How? Drink Kangen water. Okay. Right. So those are the different kind of certificates. So we have actually this machine can produce 5 types of water, 7 grades of water, and as you can see, there is Kangen water. Now I'm not going deep into all these testimonies. You know why? Because if I want to tell about testimonies, you got to stay back until after 2 a.m. I'm not going to cannot finish in those kind of testimonies, right? But you can ask your friends. We have so many testimonies. People who are not supposed to be here already, now they are healthy. We have people who want to lose weight, and then now today they just by changing the water lose weight. Okay, friends, until here, if you are smart, yeah, I'm sure that you are smart. Did you smell something? Did you smell business here? Uh, if there is a water that was recommended by American Anti-Cancer Institute to prevent cancer, wow, right? If there is a water that can help people to lose weight, do you think there is a market for it? Right? So these are all kind of testimonies that we have. Now then we have in that machine we can also produce beauty water. This one, some ladies, some of them they listen to the talk, they were very sleepy. Suddenly wake up, whoa, why beauty water? Yeah, true. This is to a lot of ladies in our group. This is the more important than the drinking Kangen water, right? Because this is the easiest way to keep yourself young. All right. Now, have you heard about this? Change your water, change your face. Okay. Now we have many stories like this. Many stories like this. Just ask your friends. Okay, they will tell you what's happening. Now, in this water, there are two very special water. One is the strong alkaline water. The other one is strong acidic water. Strong alkaline water, you use it to clean your vegetables. You notice that actually the pesticides, all the dirty things come out, right? Normal water, nothing came out. That's why always clean your veggies first. But then the strong acidic water at this moment is really the hot item. Why? Because this is tested to kill germs. That's why this is Dr. Peggy Parker, another doctor who wrote books about using water in our kitchen, using our water in our house to keep it chemical free to kill germs with this strong acidic water. And even he wrote books about ionized water protocols, how to use different types of Kangen water for what you call this. If you have skin problems, you have hair problems, eye problems, ear problems, how do you keep yourself healthy? Healthy. Now, this doctor Peggy. Again, these doctors, they are not energetic doctors. They don't get paid. They are people like you and me who loves the product, and because they love it, they even write books about it, teaching other people how to use it. It's just sharing, right? So you can ask your friends for testimonies. We have so many of these kind of testimonies, even 60 days. Something that has not cannot be solved after 8 months going in and out of hospital cannot be solved. Now in 60 days they see the difference. Dogs, this is being attacked by the big dog, but this puppy, this is no medicines, okay. And this is the latest this year. This is a 5 years old girl from Jakarta. Jakarta. The mother was crying because the daughter has uh, actually this herpes, and they do not know what to do. Then mother is crying. The mother works in a bed nurse factory, and so the boss of the bed nurse factory called his friend, the partner Jackson in KL here, and both of them they discuss. They ask this lady to take a pet leave. Okay, we're going to pay you salary. Now you take the water back to your kampung for your daughter. Okay, so this is in February 9th, February 12th, 3rd March, then in May. Isn't this amazing? Now, we are in the chat group. We are receiving these informations week by week. You can imagine how excited we are. Now, friends, you are here. You're just seeing some of these photos, and you are wondering whether this is true or not. But we are in the chat group. We're receiving the updates week by week. Well, this is really, really heartwarming. No wonder these people they love to pose together with Kangen water even though they don't get a single cent. Sorry, you can't get money, but they love to pose with Kangen water, and even the Hong Kong people, Ho Chi Minh, Zhong Kai Yan, Liam Nan, Thong Man Long, all these Che Chi Kin, all these Hong Kong people, they really love Kangen water. Okay, now so people want to ask me, okay, what about the cost? What about the cost? Okay, so the question is this: if you want to keep your whole family healthy, how much would it cost? Let me share with you. Let's say today we are not talking about, we are talking about this not kangen water, super juice lah. Okay, now we're talking about super juice, 20 types of different juice now put inside a bottle, 199 ringgit per bottle, 2 weeks supply. Is it okay for you? Let's say this juice can do all these kind of things. All right. Okay. Now, so how much a family of 4 to take this? So you do a calculation yourself, 199 ringgit, one person take 2 bottles a month, then you take 12 months, of course, 1 year you got to take 12 months, and how many years? Some people say until die lah. No, don't say until die. Okay, just count 20 years, right? Just count 20 years, and then I'm sure you love your wife, you love your children, right? So let's say 4, all family 4, you've been taking like this, okay, to keep yourself healthy, right? You know how much is the price? It's 382,000 Malaysian ringgit. Singapore, maybe you are lucky lah, 150,000 Sing dollars. I'm sure you can pay for it, right? Well, friends, let's just say this: it costs a lot to get healthy. It costs a lot to get healthy, but it's either your money here or your money in the insurance, or your money you keep in the bank so that one day you can give to the hospital. Okay, you get it? Okay, it's either your money is here buying supplements, or you keep your money first. Maybe one day you will have to donate it to the hospital. But it's a sad fact. But things is like this. But today we want to give you a solution. While all these machines, it's one machine you can use for 20 years. Now, even if you want installments, just go for installment. Some people very rich also want to go installment. Okay, fine, no problem. It's up to you. Okay, you go for installments, 12 months or 4 months, interest free. Wow, it's like 583 ringgit a month. You can get a ST501 times 24 months. That's all. Okay, and the machine can be used for the next 20 to 30 years. Every machine is given 3 to 5 years warranty, and I really like it because why? Because it is very, very low in the other maintenance costs. So in other words, you are getting a machine that is going to use for the next 20 years, but very, very low in maintenance. So this is how it is now. So friends, remember how big was your first handphone? It is some of you were holding the one that is very big. They say it's like a water tumbler, the kind of handphone. Remember, it's getting smaller. But do you remember this company, Nokia? Do you remember NEC, Alcatel, Motorola? Do you remember this company? You know where are they now? Many of them, they are no more there. Why? Because they failed to see one thing. They thought water is just water. They thought handphone is just for making phone calls. They did not see. Apple was the first one to see this. handphone wasn't just for handphone. Handphone can become our right hand. It's something that we need every day. So handphone is multi-function. It's just not for phone calls only. You do everything with it. So look at this. We are right now at a change of a trend. Many years ago, if I go and buy some water from the supermarket, I'll be scolded by my mom. Mom will say this: Your house don't have water, ah?" Okay, so we have to boil water, then we drink, right? Then later on, then they have started to have water filters. Then they have very sophisticated water filters. Then they have hot and water filters. Okay, then they started to have whatever blue color, red color, pink color water filters to make the water clean. Today we are talking about the water to keep our body healthy, to keep your family safe.